Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Sports Takeover, where me and Coach Bang break down everything that's going on in sports for the whole week. It's Friday, and we're going to tell you how we feel about sports. Not how they feel about sports, how we feel about sports. Y'all dig?
Yeah, for
See
sure.
what I'm saying? What's up, Coach Bang?
Hey, nothing much.
I know you're a
this.
big-time Laker fan and all that, huh?
Yeah. Them my peoples.
Them your peoples?
Yeah.
I see you got your people behind you today. I see, huh?
Yeah,
you representing.
They got my back.
They got your back.
That's what I'm
They
talking
do
about.
got your back, huh?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so this week, man, we're gonna get into this. Everybody been trying to clown this dude Chip Kelly, man, the Eagles coach. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
Yeah, I don't like to say, you know what I'm saying. I must have been listening to some rap music or something.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into Chip Kelly, then we're gonna get into NBA players who talking about they playing too much. And I know you kind of old school, and we'll see how you feel about all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, so now let's give you a little background in there.
I thought we were gonna recap.
Yeah, we're gonna recap. Yeah, they don't know we're gonna recap, but we're gonna recap.
Okay.
Remember, and a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or whatever, Josh Hamilton had this little drug issue,
Yes.
like Johnny Manziel, and I was saying how every time a white guy get into drugs, they wait till they go into rehab so the people can feel sympathy for them and go, oh, well, at least they're going to get help instead of making them look like drug addicts or whatever.
Right, exactly.
And you used to be, Coach Bang used to be a drug counselor, right?
Yes, I did.
So tell what you think about Josh Hampton going into drug rehab.
Well, at least he accepting the help, you know, and he needs to be able to admit that he has the problem.
Oh, he does.
When you do a relapse, that means that you didn't admit to it. You just faked the funk until you got out the first time.
You said he faked the funk.
Till he got out the first time.
Oh, that's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't really want help. He was just there.
No, he was just, trying to make the PR move. That's all.
The PR move?
Yeah.
Oh, that sympathy, like we was talking about,
Yeah,
sympathy
he
and
just
all
wanted,
that.
He wanted to look good.
So you saying you don't think he really was trying to get help?
Nah, not the first time.
Not the first time.
Yeah, the second time.
So this time he might be trying to get help.
He might be.
Did this help
don't
him
know.
keep his contract money?
That's the thing, that if he goes to this rehab program, that will secure his income.
Oh, okay. Well, remember this dude right there?
Oh, yeah, I remember counseling him too.
Yeah, Coach
But
Bang.
he didn't look like that, though.
He did?
Nah.
Who is that? That's Richard Dumas,
Yeah,
y'all.
he used to be.
Y'all don't know nothing about him,
He
huh?
was a jumping jack.
He was a who?
Jumping jack. He could jump out the gym.
Yeah, he used to play with the Suns with Charles Barkley now.
Yep.
Charles Barkley, where was you at? You didn't help him, did you? Trying to talk about athletes all the time. Why you didn't help that brother out?
Right. He should have dipped in and tried to help him a little bit.
Try to help him out a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, because Johnny Manziel, he went and did his thing in rehab, right?
Right.
And they wait till the white boys going to rehab so you can say, oh, well, they going to get help. It ain't no big thing.
Exactly.
And, you start thinking about, oh, I hope they do okay. I hope they do well.
Yeah.
You start thinking like that, so. But anyway, so how you feeling, man? Coach Bang, I want y'all to know this. Coach Bang got MS, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a serious thing.
I do.
What's up with that, man? I mean, how does that make you feel?
Well, it's pretty devastating, actually. I'm having to take all this medication that I never had to take before. The main one that I'm taking now, Tepfidero, which is 240 milligrams of things that's going to help my brain, the white blood cells.
Help your brain? Your brain needs some help.
I know it does. Really
you gonna
does.
be okay, man?
I'm gonna be okay.
You gonna pass out on the show, are you?
Oh, no. But that is a case, though. You can pass out.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
So you may pass out during the show one day.
Oh, no.
So we want our audience to know if you do.
Yeah, don't
y'all,
panic.
Y'all get that, right?
Yeah, don't panic.
Don't panic. He'll be okay.
Just dial 911.
From wherever you at. Because I'm just going to go on with the show. Because the show must go on.
Yes, exactly. Y'all come up here and pick this brother up.
Okay, so now what I was going to get into, man, let me say this, okay? Let me get into this real quick. What I want to say is, Josh Hamilton, we want you to get help, right?
Right.
We want this brother to get help. We want Johnny Manziel to get help, right?
Yeah.
We want anybody who got a drug problem to get help. There's nothing wrong with that, right? We come in here to criticize the media, take over the sports media because they treat different people differently. Like what's going on in the NBA right now. What's going on in the NBA right now is the players are being criticized because some of them, like LeBron James, he's talking about they need to cut the season and all that, right?
Right. He wants rest time.
He won't rest time. They tired of them back-to-backs.
Exactly. But see, they saw what San Antonio did. You know, they rest their players towards
Now,
the end.
you just hit on a key point. If it's all Popovich's fault, it's not even on the players. If Popovich is resting the players, and then you go into the – because I believe if Miami would have been better rested,
oh, yeah.
they might have went 6 or 7 games instead of 5
Right.
when San Antonio beat them in 5 or 6, whenever they beat them. So it might have went a little bit longer. So Popovich is the one behind all this, but he never takes any criticism. And they make excuses saying, well, Popovich doesn't take any criticisms because he has 5 rings. No, if a motherfucker deserves criticism, criticize his ass, right?
Right.
Don't just criticize the players because they going along. You got to play against, that's like if me and you was in a race. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a while. But if me and you was in a race and you come to the race tired, who's going to win?
Of course you would.
Okay.
Because you have more energy.
Exactly. And so that's what they talking about, cutting the season. And so what the big issue is right now that Adam Silver has to deal with, the big issue, man, what the hell? That dude looked funny, man.
He looked sick.
Huh?
He looked like he got MS.
He looked like one of them characters. I don't want to, because he might have something. So
I mean, he might. But when they showed me my MRI, my brain looked like that.
You fun. Okay. Because he
did.
looked something. So anyway, what's going on? In 2016, right, the cap is going to take a little adjustment because the last contract they signed is coming up in 2016. So the cap right now, I think it's at like 68 million or 70 million or whatever. Or it might even be lower, 63 million, whatever it is. It's going to jump to 90 million, right? So This is what all these people sign, right? Now, guess what these motherfucking owners want to do now?
They're going to make an adjustment to that.
They wanted to smooth in the cap. They call it, can we smooth in the cap? You didn't say that when you signed the motherfucker.
Yeah. They just all about the money.
What else?
We want to ease into that.
Yeah, they want to ease in because they know the cap is going to jump. And you know who that's going to benefit, right?
The free agency.
This going to benefit the big market teams like your team, like the motherfuckers behind. Look, is that Arsenio Hall right there, man? How the hell he get in that picture? Look at that motherfucker over there. See him in the white sitting next to
that's him.
The lady that used to play on that show in Milwaukee. Remember that?
That's her.
Penny Marshall. That's her name. Oh, you got some stars in there. Look, Chris Rock. Boy, you and your Lakers, y'all representing.
Man,
I want all y'all to know I'm the #1 Laker hater. But he's a Laker fan, so we're going to be getting into some Laker stuff all the time.
Exactly.
So these owners, they don't want it to jump. Because what has really happened in the NBA is because when they expanded, what they didn't realize that was going to happen when they expanded is it was going to give the small markets more power because that's more voters from the small market.
Exactly.
Because when they expanded, they didn't expand in the big cities because the big cities already had all the teams. So they expanded in Charlotte, Oklahoma City, little small.
Yeah, that's
so
small cities.
They don't want that to happen. Look at Oklahoma City. They already lost an MVP. How the hell you going to lose an MVP fucking candidate? James Harden because you don't want to go over the fucking cap.
Come on now.
What kind of stuff is that, man?
That's crazy.
That is crazy, man.
But
pay that money. Jerry Buss would have paid that money, huh?
Oh yeah, he sure would have. He'd have made way. That's why we got all the Laker greats that we have because he made way.
He would have made
big time.
Way?
Made way.
Oh, it sounded like you said like a wrestler or something.
Oh no, not weight. That's my weight. I got weight problem.
Right. So what I'm trying to say is, how come the sports media? Because that's what we tell y'all. We go after the sports media and we talk about sports, whatever. Because we both love sports. Coach Bang used to be a coach, and I played one day back in the day. So what we not understanding is how come when a player, and I'm getting specific because no one is really criticizing I can't say no one. There's probably a few media people out there criticizing the owners. But if you look at the perceptions, though, let's get into the perceptions. When a professional athlete hold out, what did the media call him? Greedy, selfish. He don't care anything about his teammates.
Right.
But in the NFL, them motherfuckers can get cut the next day. Did nobody say nothing about the owners?
Exactly, man.
It's business when they do it.
And that's the main thing.
Look how they treated
right
LeBron
now.
James. LeBron James, when he went to Miami, he made a motherfucking business decision. They criticized him. I can see people in Cleveland criticizing him, but the media criticized him. They took it personal, man, and he made their job better.
Yeah.
When he went down to Miami, it made it more interesting. Just like when he coming back. You know what? Your boy, I wonder if your boy's in that picture. Is Pat Riley in that picture somewhere? Because he just criticized LeBron James.
Did he?
Yeah, he says if LeBron James, he started talking about, well, Magic wouldn't have left, Kareem wouldn't have left. So what? This is a new day, a new stage. Come on, man.
Yeah. He's got to give that up.
He's got to give that up. And so I'm not understanding that. So we want to hit on that. And then now what we really want to do is get into this Chip Kelly thing. Okay, so now there's a lot going on with Chip Kelly, man. There's a lot going on with him, man. You hear that?
Yeah.
Look at him. People calling him racist. People call him all kind of names. Now, I personally don't think he's a racist.
I don't either.
What I do understand, the black players on the team who play for the Eagles saying, why y'all keep this motherfucker that was caught on video calling people the N-word? Remember that dude, right? Matter of fact, let's listen to this. I want everyone to listen to this clip, right? And this is why I want y'all to understand, this is why we go after the media. Listen to this clip right here. Okay, listen to this.
I saw this former offensive lineman, Trey Thomas, who played for the Eagles for about 10 years, suggested Tuesday that some of Coach Chip Kelly's players felt there was, quote, a hint of racism in the Philadelphia Eagles locker room. One of the things you're seeing right now, and these are the things that you've heard from the locker room from different players, is that they feel like there is, kind of a hint of racism. Now, here's where it's interesting. The Eagles have re-signed Mark Sanchez, Hispanic, traded for Kiko Alonso, Cuban, Colombian, Byron Maxwell, black, Marcus Mariota, who Chip Kelly loved, Samoan, but apparently now Chip Kelly's a racist. He said here, Coach Kelly sent off Riley Cooper to have some coaching on how to handle race. I don't know, said Trey Thomas, but my question is, when you look at Riley Cooper, if he was black and he went to a Trey Songz concert or something, he was like bashing a homosexual like that, and he was gay bashing, would he still be on the team? Actually, yes, he would be. Because actually, sir, I have several examples of Chris Culliver, African-American, ripping gays, still on the Niners. Mike Wallace, Don Jones, they're all still in the NFL. Okay, we've had all sorts of black players commit assaults, felonies, vehicular homicide, lack of tolerance. And until this year, domestic violence was accepted, and they're still in the league. So let's not pretend that Riley Cooper can say something and get away with it, and African-American players can't. That is stupendously ridiculous. Forget the dozens of things, not actions, words, players, often African-American, not primarily that, but often have said on Twitter and still get to play. So this whole, well, what if a blank did this? Then what if, it's the whole reversal thing. What if they use this word? We have dozens upon dozens of examples with minority athletes saying repulsive things, gay bashing, assaults, vehicular homicide, and they're allowed back to play. It's not like Riley Cooper's actions, which were words, and they may be vile, but do they rise to assaults? Do they rise to domestic violence?
Now, that was Colin Cowherd, and he's a radio personality on ESPN. But see, that's typical whenever a race issue come up. they always start bringing in all the negative shit.
Right
he
away.
started going like,
Yeah.
is him saying this is not at the rise to the level of beating your wife? Does that rise to the level? I mean, come on, man.
How can you bring homicide into that shit?
Hello?
Come on. Yeah, too much.
And I get what he's saying, because what he's saying is, does Riley Cooper deserve to be on the team? Now, you was a coach, okay, right? Let me ask you this. Now, I believe he does still deserve to be in the NFL, because of course there's been people who have done worse. However, the motherfucker couldn't be on my team. I wish I had the video. Remember the video? This motherfucker right here, Riley Cooper, he went to a Kenny Chesney concert, and he just didn't slip with the nigga word. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't
pronounced
slip
it.
with the N word. He did not slip with it.
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
Man, shut the hell up. Okay, so he didn't slip with it. He came hardcore. He was talking about whooping some niggas' ass. That's what would have got me. Like, if he'd have been just talking and like maybe he listened to rap music and sometimes they get in your words and the niggas this and niggas that. Right. No, he said, I will whoop every nigga in this motherfucker. And it was a big ass concert. Probably wasn't but 2 Negroes in there. Because he got mad at a big security guard who wouldn't let him go, who was doing his fucking job.
Exactly. How could you come with that kind of statement, first of all? Incredible.
He
wouldn't have been on my team either.
Yeah, so it would be hard for me. And so people are calling Chip Kelly a racist because he cut Deshaun Jackson. And nobody agreed with that. Not the fact that I understand him cutting him because if he didn't fit his system, because that's a talent right there.
Yeah,
Deshaun Jackson,
I don't know why he couldn't find a
and maybe
spot.
he didn't want that money. They didn't want to give up that money, and that's okay. I get that too. But look what they did to Deshaun. They started talking about his gang ties, man.
Oh, come on.
Come on. This man went to Cal Berkeley. This man, it was like how they did Richard Sherman after that one interview. They started calling him a thug. He graduated from Stanford and shit.
Yeah. Come on.
Why that never happened to any white athletes? I mean, these motherfuckers in hockey fight all the damn fucking time.
But that's legal.
In hockey.
In hockey, you need to understand it. It's legal.
Yeah. And
Right.
should it be?
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Nah.
Nobody in sports should be fighting unless you fighting like Manny and Mayweather. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that fight getting ready to come out. If it's boxing.
Yeah.
But if you play in a sport, you shouldn't be fighting. Come on, man. Or my whole point of it is, if you're going to criticize black athletes for fighting or doing whatever, criticize the white ones. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So I'm not understanding how Riley Cooper is not treated worse than he is. I'm not saying he should be treated the same as some of these people like Ray Rice. You think Ray Rice going to get a job?
Nope.
Where you think he going to end up playing next year?
He might end up with the Raiders.
They just lost their running back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the Dallas Cowboys just signed the running back from McFadden from the Raiders. The Cowboys signed.
Well, they needed.
What's his name went to the Eagles.
Exactly. They needed a replacement.
So now back to Chip Kelly. Now I get Chip Kelly not being. I don't think he racist.
No, I don't.
I mean, he had black quarterbacks when he was at.
Yeah, he had black athletes.
But he probably do have a stereotypical mindset because that's what happens a lot of times. But what Colin Cowherd don't understand is the dude was saying how black athletes feel. He wasn't saying, listen.
I saw this former offensive lineman, Trey Thomas, who played for the
Who
Eagles
is
for
black.
about 10 years, suggested Tuesday that some of Coach Chip Kelly's players felt there was, quote, a hint of racism in the Philadelphia Eagles.
See, they felt it was a hint of racism. Okay,
what is a hint?
If you keep a motherfucker like Riley Cooper who got caught, Chip Kelly, I don't know, I think his ethnic background is Irish. Now, if Irish have been treated bad by the England and all that, now what if, someone was criticizing Irish people?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be looking at him like, what the hell? Why is I'm playing? Because, in sports, you got to go to battle with that motherfucker.
Exactly. I mean, I look at it like this. Chip Kelly recruited one of my players, and he was a good defensive player. So I don't think there's a hint of anything, as far as being prejudiced.
Yeah, I don't think he prejudiced.
Not at all.
But he should have cut Riley Cooper and let Riley Cooper go get a new, fresh start.
That's all.
That's all. Riley Cooper should have a job in the NFL, but he should have never been able to stay on the
team.
On that team when you was going to be cutting Rich. He cut Deshaun Jackson. They let him go. I ain't going to say cut him. Macklin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The running back just went up to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Shady McCoy.
LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah. They call him Shady McCoy.
Okay.
Now, if Chip Kelly didn't want these players on his team, maybe he don't like goofy people who be playing all the time because they do like to joke around and stuff, Shady McCoy and all them.
Right.
Maybe he want to be all business. I get that. He want to be the next Bill Belichick. He cutting money. They showed him in his interview. He made it all about, hey, man, I'm cutting these dudes or getting rid of these dudes and letting these dudes go based on money. I understand that.
Right.
It would have been okay because most of the athletes you're going to have to let go in the NFL or NBA going to be black. So if you're going to be making these moves, you better be prepared and make a move before all that and get rid of the one motherfucker that's a known racist.
Exactly.
How you not going to get rid of him? You a coach. You tell me what would you have done if you had a team that was like 70% black and then one of your players got caught on the local news or whatever criticizing black players? What would you have done?
Well, he would have been pulled into the front office for sure and talked to. After talking to him, then I would have evaluated if this person fits with my team because he should have fit with the team because you're playing with a bunch of black people. And you know that from the get-go. You can't be...
them brothers felt hurt because you done went to battle with this dude and all of a sudden
now you become...
You feel... You like, this how this motherfucker always thought? What the fuck?
Exactly.
It hurts even deeper, man, when you done went to battle with this motherfucker and he feel this way.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'd have
look
had
at
words.
that punk.
We'd have had
punk.
words. Yeah. We'd have had words. He might have got beat up on my team.
That's why. And so, you know what? I understand Chip Kelly. What he trying to do is get rid of all the people who probably like, man, I can't play with that motherfucker. So I get it. That's why I'm saying I don't think Chip Kelly is racist. I mean, I don't know his affiliations or anything. You know what I'm saying? Man, what you getting, man? You hungry?
You got to feed the beast, bro.
Oh, okay, Marshawn Lynch.
Got to feed him.
Huh? I was like, this brother, I thought you was getting ready to put out a big-ass donut or something. So, but, yeah, man, I don't understand that. I'm sitting here going like, why is this man keeping him on the team? Because I can see if Riley Cooper was Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Or Peyton Manning. If he was my quarterback or Ben Roethlisberger, it done something, I'm not getting rid of my quarterback.
You're not going to get rid of him, but you're going to have some type of adjustment.
Yeah, he's going to have to apologize. He's going to have to sit
Exactly.
down. This is a wide receiver. They come a dime a dozen. Get that cancer off your motherfucking team.
Exactly.
Okay, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
He's like running backs. You don't need him. He didn't even what? Come on,
He hasn't
Chip.
even had a big game.
Chip Kelly, why do you need Riley Cooper?
He doesn't.
What does this man benefit being on your team? Okay, does he? You think? I mean, now people looking at you a race. Now, I guarantee you if he'd have made these same fucking moves he making, but he would have cut Riley Cooper a year ago, racism would have never came up.
Exactly.
He would have been all right.
But he allowed someone else to say the N word.
Well, he let him stay on the team.
He let him stay on the team. That's like saying, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, because when they hear the inner they think,
Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they think.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm just sitting there like, I don't even get it, man. So, I mean, I feel for Chip Kelly because now for the rest of his career, he's got to be cautious of that.
Yeah.
Even though he probably don't have a racist bone in his body.
And most Irish people, they don't. At least the ones that I've coached around or got coached by.
Yeah, you had a coach that was Irish.
Don Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron Turner. Yeah, back in the day, huh?
Yeah.
Took
back
you to
in the day.
Nebraska.
Yeah, he took me around for a little bit there.
You remember them was your good old days, huh?
Yeah, it was, man.
You was in shape back then,
I
huh?
was in good shape.
Huh?
I was a fast brother.
Huh? Used to look at your you was back in your Laker days too when y'all was winning them championships.
Yeah, that was in the
Look at all that. Look at your
the late
people behind
80s.
you, man.
Yeah, I know all them peoples.
Huh?
I even know
James
that dude
Worthy.
right there.
Look at Magic next to.
I was in a movie with that dude right there.
Where?
Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah, is he up there?
Yeah, he's above Phil Jackson.
Oh, he is.
Exactly.
Wow. That's right, y'all. Y'all
That was
didn't
the
know
Duke.
this. Y'all don't know this, but Coach Bang was in a movie.
Yeah.
That's why. So when we start talking about Hollywood, we know a little bit about Hollywood. Besides, if you see go see the Field of Dreams, and y'all will see the Bankster.
Yeah, and I had one little part there.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
You was James Earl Jones fill in.
Yeah, I was James Earl Jones's double.
Yeah, they see you that and why. But back then you were smaller though.
But I was
That
smaller.
was like 20 years ago.
But I was always black. So, what you want to say to that?
This Negro said he was always black. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So
No.
anyway, so that you got anything else to say this week, man? Hey,
That's-
what's going on with your personal, man? With you and your cause you getting ready to go. We're gonna get a little personal right now. So we're gonna let Bang let it out.
well,
Coach Bang is going through a divorce right now. And
yeah. Separation
he's going through a divorce right now and
permanently.
it's gonna get personal and man, what's going on with your divorce, man?
Man, I'm telling you, on her side, it was all about the money.
The evil witch. I mean, you said
No,
that.
you mean Etta.
Yeah, Etta. My grandma name was Etta.
Really?
On my mama's side, let me tell you, man.
Was
I
she
had
mean
two
like
great
her?
grandma. She had 35 grandkids, right?
That is incredible.
30 of them lived in the same city as her, right?
Wow.
Do you know only one of the grandkids ever used to go and visit her? That means you evil. If you got 35 grandkids and only one go and see you,
Yeah, something wrong.
you evil. So that name Annabelle, it rings a bell. But go ahead, back to your girl. So, yeah. So,
Well, she is kind of like your grandmother because she's emotionally evil, and that's what she's doing to my middle child,
oh, is she?
Winter. What she does is, she pinched her on her arm because.
Man, you talking about abuse, man. We don't need to be talking about abuse on the radio, man. You might
Well,
get people arrested.
I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Why I'm
Mhm.
going to this court,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and she's abusing my middle child.
Wow.
She's doing what was done to her because the abuser always become the abusing person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And her mom used to abuse her by pinching her face.
The mama of
Yeah.
your ex-wife.
Yeah.
Or your soon-to-be ex-wife.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and she got marks all on her face.
Damn.
And that's from being pinched. So my daughter now has marks on her arms on both sides.
Wow. So you trying to get full custody.
I'm shooting for that.
You shooting for that.
Yeah.
So how's that looking when you go back to court?
I go back to court May 12th.
We got to
Yeah.
keep a close eye on that, man.
Yes, you do, man.
Okay, we're gonna check in
They
on that
had
from
too
time
much
to
stuff
time.
going on in the world
Who?
about court. They had too much stuff going on in the world, for thinking.
Right.
And I got to beat her with my mind.
Even though you got MS, you still going strong,
I'm
huh?
going to go strong.
Because don't the mind go when you got MS? I mean,
It's
I'm not
your
trying to
nerves.
be, huh?
MS is your nerves.
Is it?
Yeah. That's why I have tingling in my fingers. Well, that's part diabetes too.
Oh, okay.
But I got all that mixed in. So I'm doomed.
Okay, so that gives you a pass. So like on the show, if you ever say something kind of crazy and stuff,
Yeah.
And you a
yeah.
big fan of this here. You a big fan of that?
Yes, I am, sir.
You start shaking when you hear that beat, huh?
Yeah, look at it.
Huh?
See,
Because I heard you be recording every episode, watching it like.
So even though I've seen it, I still record it.
Here's what I say about that show. Okay. Nah, that's a pretty good show, man. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, folks, and so today is what's today's date?
Today's date is
The 12th.
Friday.
The 13th.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's Friday the 13th.
But see, I don't believe in that.
You don't, huh?
Nah, not no bad luck or nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Man, I started my taxes today. So ain't no bad luck.
You on your way, brother.
I'm on my way, sir.
You gonna get your money. Get your money, man. Get your money.
Few dollars.
All right. Until next week, folks, we're gonna be taking over the sports world. That's right. We'll be coming at y'all. The sports takeover. All right now. Peace.
Peace.